I feel like today my hair looks like the ears of a Cocker Spaniel. You don't see it? The early 2000s. In the year 2000. A time where John Mayer made Our Lady parts tingle, bubble chairs were used as actual furniture, and about a gazillion useless MySpace surveys were filled out. My perfect pizza. Cheese. Favorite color, blue. And aside from spending most of my time quoting Napoleon Dynamite and praying to God that Tom would change his damn freaking profile picture, I spent most of my time designing websites. In middle school, I had a pretty kick-ass teacher named Miss De La Portilla, and she's pretty much to blame for my sick typing skills. She taught us a ton about web design and even programming, and of course, the nerd in me really dug this stuff. Do you dig it? Can you dig? I dug this stuff. Doug was a great cartoon. This has suddenly become an improv word association game. So, I spent so much time. I would design websites on like GeoCities and AngelFire, and even my AOL profile and MySpace pages were like baller. Hello, fellow kids. No, but seriously, I would code the crap out of everything. And I just try to make sure that it was the most unique design out there. Not out there, but at least in comparison to the people in my social circles. I wanted to break free of the templates given to me. So I thought I'd take you guys through memory lane, or for some of you, kind of show you what it was like growing up back in my day. About what the internet was like in the early 2000s. In the early 2000s, the internet was empty as hell. You could literally stick your head inside of your monitor, which was freaking huge, by the way, and be all like, anybody out there? In the early 2000s, websites consisted of horribly patterned backgrounds, animated GIFs or GIFs. People thought about that a lot back in the day. And MIDI music. MIDI music! Because who could stay away from the sweet sounds of a digitally synthesized version of We Like to Party by the Venga Boys? In the early 2000s, there was... Mom, get off the phone! In the early 2000s, we wasted our time dressing up dolls and chatting it up with our friends on AIM and ICQ. We learned, unfortunately, just how creepy people could be in those AOL and MSN chat rooms. ASL. But we made online pranking a full-time career by entering AOL chat rooms and disguising ourselves as Cuban QT for... That's my screen name. That was my username. Also, writing like this was acceptable. We'd make mixed CDs titled something like Summer Jams with our downloads from Napster, Kazaa, and LimeWire for that much-anticipated road trip. But that shit tested the hell out of our patience, as did 56K modems. Popular search engines were Hotbot, Lycos, Alta Vista, and Excite. May some of them rest in peace. Neopets, website under construction signs, Internet Explorer, Netscape Navigator, Hamsterdance.com. In the early 2000s, E-Bombs World ruled the internet, as well as YTMND. You're the man now, dog. So while the internet may have been glitchy, slow, and frustrating, it was still amazing because it was new, novel, and exciting. What fond memories do you have of the worldwide interwebs of the early 2000s? Share with me in the comments below. And with that, I say
goodbye.
And if you're ever feeling homesick for the good old days, just go to the Space Jam website. Duh.